Hi, good morning, everybody, and welcome to today's Restaurant News Networking Group. Today is February 14th, 2025. Happy Valentine's Day to everybody. And my name is Howard Appel. I'm the founder and publisher of today's Restaurant News. And we are a group of vendors who are here to help each other grow our businesses and to position ourselves as experts in our field and to help any restaurant owner, manager, chef who has a question or a concern that they need help with. And I encourage you to give us a call at 561 620 8888 or go to our website at trnusa.com and check out our YouTube channel, which now has over 400 videos. And if you want to access that, you can do that directly from our website at trnusa.com. There's a tab there that says you click on that and it'll take you right to the channel. So this morning we have Joemi Vega, who is going to be presenting her company in a unique way. I had an opportunity to preview what she's going to do. So Joemi, if you are ready, you want to take the floor and introduce it, or how do you want to do it? You're on mute, first off.
Now,
There you go.
good morning, everybody. Happy Friday and happy V-Day. So today we're presenting, and I did it a little different. So I actually did the whole thing on AI. And no, it's not me. It's an avatar. And I just wanted to make this presentation a little different, informative, and cater it to all of us. So it's about. I think a lot of people might think that when I say we do interiors, that we just do like interiors, furniture, and that's pretty much. I hate to use the word decor, but some people use it. I don't like to use that word, but that we just kind of make look things pretty. And yes, it is part of what we do, but there's a lot more depth to that. And I have been doing this for hospitality, focusing on restaurant design solely for altogether. My career is 20 years in hospitality, but restaurant, it's been probably, I would say, a strong 18, if not. And I've had the chance to work with really amazing brands and anything from larger brands to boutique brands. And this presentation really just kind of talks a little more in depth of what interiors is in the ecosystem of creating a restaurant or being part of a restaurant or owning a restaurant. So with that, I'll start my presentation. And then if you have any questions when it's done, it's about 10 minutes long. And when it's done, you guys are more than welcome to ask me any questions. So here we go.
Hello. Today, we're diving into why DV Studio is the creative partner for restaurant branding and design. We do more than interior design. We help build scalable, experience-driven restaurant brands. Quick question. Have you ever walked into a restaurant and immediately felt lost? Like, wait, do I see?
Oh, it's not working, is it?
Yeah, it's working now.
Just started.
Oh, it did? Okay. All right.
Hi, happy Friday. Today, we're diving into why DV Studio is the creative partner for restaurant branding and design. We do more than interior design. We help build scalable, experience-driven restaurant brands. Quick question. Have you ever walked into a restaurant and immediately felt lost? Like, wait, do I seat myself? Where's the bar? Where's the bathroom? Why is this place so confusing? Yeah, bad design does that. And that's where DV Studio comes in. We don't just design spaces, we create experiences that make restaurants profitable, inviting, and unforgettable. In another note, I wanted to let you know to check out our website, and under V Podcast, you can see our weekly V podcasts focused on restaurant design. It just happens that this week's yes, today is V Day. This week's happens to be, I think, a great one for today's meeting with all of you. Check it out.
Hey, have you ever thought about what really goes into opening a restaurant?
You mean besides just cooking great food?
Exactly. It's so much more than that. It's like building a whole experience, a brand.
Right? So it's not just about the menu then?
Yeah, not at all. I mean, there's the business and legal side, permits, funding, leases.
Oh, and supply chain and logistics, getting the food, equipment, all that?
Exactly. And don't forget operations and staffing, hiring the right people, training them
Yeah.
properly.
But isn't marketing also important?
Oh, absolutely. Marketing and digital presence
Right?
are huge. That's how you get people in the door. But here's the thing, the guest experience and brand identity really keep them coming back.
So branding is more than just a logo?
Definitely, it's about every touch point. And that's where firms like DV Studio come in.
Right?
They specialize in creating that whole brand ecosystem.
Wait, so they handle more than just design?
Yeah, they do brand identity,
Yeah.
interior architecture, environmental graphics, even guest experience curation.
Wow, they craft the entire atmosphere then.
Exactly. Every detail, the uniforms, the scents, the tableware, even the music.
That's interesting. But do customers really notice all that?
Well, it's like when you walk into a place and everything just feels right, it all adds up subconsciously.
I guess. But isn't good food enough?
Good food is essential, but in today's market, you need to stand out. Branding
Yeah.
makes that happen.
But isn't that overcomplicating things?
Not at all. Think about your favorite restaurants. They have a
Yeah.
memorable vibe, right?
Yeah, the ambiance does make a difference.
Exactly. Without strong branding, a restaurant is just another spot. With
Right.
it becomes a destination.
So the experience is as important as
And that's where DBS excels. They help create brands that attract customers and drive
Right.
growth.
But isn't investing in branding expensive?
It can be, but it's an investment in success. Skipping branding is like,
Well, that was the podcast. Now back to the presentation. So, what does it really take to run a restaurant? It's not just about the food, it's about managing an entire business. Let's break it down. Operations, keeping daily tasks running smoothly, marketing and branding, getting customers in the door and building a strong identity, finance and real estate, managing costs and picking the perfect location, customer experience, creating a dining experience people want to come back to, staffing and HR, hiring and training a solid team, equipment and supply chain, making sure you always have what you need, interior and experience design, designing a space that reflects your brand, technology and POS systems, using tools to streamline orders and service. Your restaurant's layout and branding aren't just about aesthetics. They shape the entire customer experience. A lot of people think opening a restaurant is just about finding a space and throwing in some chairs. Nope, that's not how it works. You have to think about what this brand wants to be. Is it a family-friendly spot, a place where people linger over cocktails, a high-energy bar scene, or maybe it's all about the food with an open kitchen as the star? All of this impacts the layout. Every choice matters. Where the bar goes, how the flow works, whether guests feel cozy or rushed. And here's the kicker. Even when you plan everything perfectly, once the doors open, customers will behave in ways you never expected. Ever seen a place with two entrances and people awkwardly sneaking in the wrong one? Yeah, happens all the time. You design for what should happen, but you also have to leave room for how people actually use the space. So, layout isn't just about putting chairs somewhere, it's a strategy, a little bit of psychology, a little bit of storytelling, and a lot of smart design. A restaurant isn't just about the food, it's about the experience. At DV Studio, we don't just design interiors, we create a full brand ecosystem that connects physical space, branding, and guest experience. Interior layout and flow, designing movement and function, lighting and materials, setting the perfect atmosphere, environmental graphics and art, signage, murals, and brand elements, scent and music programs, crafting a multi-sensory experience, uniform and service design. The guest interaction starts with the team tableware and guest touchpoints, details that elevate the brand. We create spaces that don't just look good, they work, grow, and build customer loyalty. Branding isn't just about a logo or website, it's how a space makes customers feel. At DV Studio, we build brand identities that live in interiors and marketing, ensuring great brands don't just exist online, they live inside the space itself. At DV Studio, we integrate branding into every design decision, brand style guides, aligning marketing and interiors for a cohesive look interior experience, making sure layout, furniture, and materials fit the brand guest journey. From signage to service touchpoints, everything is intentional. We make sure that every part of the brand is consistent, immersive, and unforgettable. Great restaurant design isn't just about aesthetics. It's about creating a space that works. From the way customers move through the space to how staff operates efficiently, every design decision impacts the overall experience. When done right, a well-designed restaurant drives higher revenue, improves service flow, and strengthens brand identity, turning one-time guests into loyal customers. At DV Studio, we design with purpose. So your restaurant doesn't just look good, it performs better. Most designers focus only on aesthetics, but at DV Studio, we build brand-driven spaces that connect, scale, and grow. A typical interior design firm focuses on looks, but not function, misses the connection between branding and interiors, creates spaces that don't tell a story. DV Studio merges brand identity with interiors for a seamless experience, designs for functionality, flow, and customer behavior, builds spaces that aren't just visually stunning, but strategically impactful. Our spaces aren't just designed, they are built to scale, connect, and create lasting impressions. Here are some of our projects. Take a look at a before and after transformation of Ruth's Chris in Tampa and Tyson's Corner, along with designs for Hard Rock, the New York Yankees, and other boutique concepts. Want to see more? Contact us and we'll send over our full project list and a restaurant deck upon request. Let's bring your vision to life. Whether you're launching a new restaurant, revamping an existing space, or supporting the industry through products and services, DV Studio is here to help. Let's build something epic together. Reach out today and let's bring your vision to life. Let's partner up to help your clients and their restaurants thrive. We're all part of this incredible restaurant community, an ecosystem where collaboration fuels success. Whether you own a restaurant, work in the industry, or provide products and services that support it, we all play a role in creating exceptional dining experiences. Contact Joe Amy to explore how we can collaborate. We are running a limited time design assessment offer through June, a $1,500 value, completely free. We'll evaluate exactly what's possible. Free budget planning support. Get a clear plan that fits your goals. Free design selection consultation. Expert advice on what works best for your space. This isn't just about full redesigns. Sometimes a few key updates can make all the difference. Maybe you need a new furniture package, fresh tables, or updated patio seating. Maybe it's time to refresh your host stand, entrance, millwork, or lighting. Whatever it is, we can look at it one step at a time to optimize your space and make sure it works smarter. And since we handle purchasing, we can offer manufacturer direct pricing. So you're not just getting great design, you're also getting cost-effective solutions. Scan the QR code on this page to visit our website. Follow us and check out our V podcast, Brand Elevation and Scaling for Success, your go-to resource for taking restaurant brands to the next level. Reach out today to chat and see how we can make your restaurant or business work smarter. Thanks for taking the time to learn more about what we do. Have an amazing Valentine's Day and weekend.
Wow. Can I hire her?
Awesome. Nice job.
Amazing.
Thank
Very
you.
cool.
I'm trying to get out of this screen, sorry. Okay. I guess, oh, wait. I'm sorry. I can't get out of the screen. Howard, can you just get me out of the screen or do I just? Okay. Okay, sorry. There we go. Stop sharing. Okay. I'm not sharing anymore, right?
Here you are.
Howard, maybe you could stop the share screen.
Yeah, I'm not sharing anymore. I don't know how.
No,
Yeah, somebody, Howard, can you pick up the screen so my screen's not sharing?
I'm trying.
No.
Okay, now we got pictures of penguins.
There
Well,
you
okay. It's just a little setting. Hold
Did
on.
my did my did my screen stop sharing?
Yes.
Yeah, you're
Oh,
fine.
You're good now.
okay, thank you.
That
Super
was
nice job.
super nice job,
Thank
Bruce.
you.
Great, look great.
I've got a ton of
It was
questions.
somebody that did a presentation first.
I'm sure we have questions. My questions are more, how do we do that?
Oh,
Great.
it's very easy actually. I don't mind. I mean, all of us are gonna have to put a PowerPoint, right? Normally, so we're gonna have to spend some time doing a PowerPoint. It's basically the same thing. It's just I think I used the whole thing was made with AI. So I started with ChatGPT. I asked it to that I wanted to make a presentation. So I created the content with ChatGPT. Then I used HeyGen to do the avatar. Then I used Gamma to make the presentation slides. Then I exported the presentation slides into HeyGen. And then I gave the avatar the content per slide from ChatGPT. Well, I mean, ChatGPT didn't just make it. I obviously told it what to say and put it better together. Um, and then just kind of added a few pictures, a few other things on Canva, and imported it in, and then just render the whole thing. We've been doing this
Probably cooling.
podcasting.
But watch the capture on Peacock Networks if you like AI. If you want to see AI, the capture was a great series.
Yeah, and this, I guess, when you're in this field that she's in, this very intricate, exclusive design field, you've got to be one mark above the next guy. So that presentation was awesome. So, she's going to absolutely know how to do that. Terrific. Really, really well done.
Thank you. It's really not hard. AI is just a lot of, I mean, for this, it's just a lot of apps. So the same thing that we use now. It's just changing the name of the apps that you use to make it happen.
Well, you did a great job.
If it's gonna take the same time to do a presentation in PowerPoint, why not do it with AI?
Right.
In the 9 o'clock group this morning, we had a conversation about perhaps each one of us doing a segment like that and presenting it to the industry in the form that you had, the steps of opening up a restaurant. So we would have somebody for site selection, we have somebody for financing, somebody for equipment, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. That would be a great project for us. So they just gave, I got to learn what you did.
Well, you could take everyone's presentation and do clips of it, and then you do the main, and then you add through each clip all of them.
I have to hire a
Everybody's
13-year-old.
presentation's already been made. You can just, there's like an AI app that exports in like less than a minute, like 10 little video clips with the saying on it of any video.
All right, we'll talk about it. That was great. Thank you. Anybody have any questions for Jordan?
Thanks. the first time I make it. So I've been using different things, but today was my practice day to put it together. So
Did awesome.
Great.
being patient. But if anybody has any questions about my company, it would be great.
The video,
No questions right now, but I'll certainly reach out. I think we're going to have a lot of people in common.
Great.
I have one question. What's like the ideal client?
My ideal client, as far as well, it would be somebody that wants to do multiple units and it's got a great personality and very forward thinking and open-minded.
Cool. But multi-unit versus single, ideally.
Multi-unit, of course, yes.
Okay.
all right. Again, thank you. So we are going to do our intros now, and we'll see how we have at the end.
I had one question. At what point do you want to talk to them? Like, how evolved do they have to be with their idea for you to get involved? Like, do they need to have an open location already, or do they come to you and say, hey, I want to open a burger place. How do I do this? Like, at what point do you get involved?
Actually, part of what we do that's a little different that I didn't put in this presentation is we create brands and we revamp brands. And what I mean create is when you're working with a big brand, they will have the departments, they will have culinary, they will have creative, they will have operations, they will have development, right? And then everybody sits down at the table and they're like, hey, we're gonna create this brand. And I've been blessed enough to have that opportunity with a few of our clients, but they have the departments. So what I do is bring those departments in with my team because we have all the same sources. So then I can sit down with a chef that we've done, and sometimes they're great with what they're going to create culinary wise, but they don't really have any idea what it takes to really make a restaurant, like construction numbers or anything. So my team and I have all the expertise to bring that in. And if we don't like the financial part and other parts of it, that's not the creative hub of it. We have partners with other companies that we can bring the whole team together. So whether they have a concept or whether they just have an idea, wherever that is, we can pick it up, whether it's the culinary part of the idea or they have a concept, but they don't even know what the menu needs to be. And we can create like the entire brand from scratch.
Amazing. Thank
or
you.
if they already have a brand that's not working, they want to revamp it, right? We've had clients that read Jeremiah ice cream. I don't know if it's anywhere else in Florida. It's pretty famous. He came to me like 10 years ago and he was thinking of selling it, and he didn't have a brand. So, I mean, he had a brand, but he didn't have a brand consistency to sell it. So in order to sell it, he had to put in like $500,000 on just logos and signage and just little pieces in different units in order to be appealing to sell it. So it's just different reality and different. That doesn't really matter where they are. We can pick it up from where they're standing to keep moving forward, or at least give them a roadmap, right, of what to expect. Because that's what I'm running a lot right now. Is I'm running into some people that want to franchise a brand, and the moment they come to me, I'm like, well, who have you talked to? Did they not tell you everything you have to go through to get there? So that's why kind of I put everything that takes to make a restaurant, because I think at least some of the particular my clients or people that come to me with needs of what we do, they don't really understand the entire everything you have to go from A to Z. And I think that's where we all come in, right? Because we all come in different parts of this process of having a restaurant or building a restaurant or keeping up with the restaurant or maintain a restaurant, right? So I think it's just important for all of us to understand what all of us do in order to be able to connect our client to the correct person and guide them in the right direction.
Anybody else have any questions? I see a lot of people in this group with a natural hookup with you. I'm sure Jordan enjoyed that, and and John Maronek would probably be a great associate for you.
John is
Well,
there. Hi,
again,
John.
thank you, and let's go into our intros. I want to start us off with Steve Geller. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. Steve Geller, Leasing Solutions, Palisades, New York. I have lots of financing for all types of businesses, all dollar amounts. I work nationwide, small to large, all types of businesses. I do equipment finance, SBA loans, working capital, accounts receivable financing, SBA loans. My number is 845-362-6106. And in addition, we're exhibiting at the New York Restaurant Show, March 23rd, 24th, and 25th. It's going to be a great show. If anyone is interested in attending, I can send you complimentary passes. I think, John, you should have received, John Maronek and Ferry, you should have received those by email.
Okay, thank you.
Sharing the booth.
I haven't received anything.
Your share, mate.
Yeah.
I'm sorry,
Yeah,
John.
received it, John?
What's that, Steve?
You haven't received an invitation?
Not that I know of. Maybe you went to junk mail, but was it from you directly?
Yeah. I'll
Okay,
send it again.
I'll double check.
Okay, I'll send it again. And I sent to Ferry as well. And anyone else interested, more than happy to send you an invite. It's going to be a great 3-day show.
Okay, let's go to your booth mate, Terry Lena.
Happy Friday, everyone. Terry Lena, Workwear Outfitters. We manufacture innovative workwear apparel under our brands, which are Red Cap and Dickies. From front of the house to back of the house, we help you support, putting together your uniform program. You can reach me at 317-385-2539. Thank you.
Hey, thank you. Let's go to John Bunn. Good morning.
Good morning, everyone. Happy Valentine's Day. Excellent presentation, Jeremy. That was really cool to watch. Got my mind thinking of how to do some things. My name is John Bunn. I'm with the BH Bunn Company. As you can see behind me there, we manufacture the machine that ties twine around boxes, printed materials, textile goods, literally anything you can think of. We're here because 80% of the delivery drivers admit to eating the food that they deliver. Restaurants need to secure their foods to stop this from happening. Stickers don't work. You're not allowed to use staples for food safety issues. Give us a shout at 1-800-222-BUNN, B-U-N-N. Our website is buntyco.com, and our email is info@buntyco.com. It's a knot that cannot be duplicated by hand, yet it's easy to remove. It is called a bun knot. Thank you.
Thank you. Rob Hurst, good morning.
Good morning, everybody. How are you? Happy Valentine's Day. Great presentation. And matter of fact, I'm going to reference it in my spiel here. So Robert Hurst, Apex Executive Consulting. I'm a fractional restaurant consultant. And as we saw in the presentation, restaurant owners have quite a bit of aspects of running a restaurant. They were mentioning operations, marketing, branding, finance, real estate, customer experience, staffing, and so on, that list. And so the restaurant consultant position helps restaurant owners in the areas of the finance and operations. And so, we, monthly review all of the financial documents that they need, help them with cost control, can also oversee some of the operational aspects of the restaurant. So really just a resource to take some of that stuff off of their plate so they can concentrate on the other parts of running the restaurant that they need to, customer experience and the food So if you need to get a hold of me, my number is 561-512-6234. And the website is Apex BMS for business management solutions, apexbms.com.
Where are you located?
Oh, I'm in Boca Raton.
Okay, I want to get together with you.
Okay, great, thanks.
All right, let's go to Clint. Good morning.
I apologize.
Just unmute, guys. How's everybody doing?
Good,
Clint
good.
Colum, Vector Security alarm systems, cameras, fire alarm system. So if you guys were able to jump on, the owners have just showed up to the Glimmer Cafe Coffee House. If you got to see some of what that place is looking like on the inside, absolutely amazing. The restaurateur is somebody who came here from Las Vegas, and he's going to be opening up this and two other locations right here in Delray, right near the Bender's Marketplace on 3rd Avenue. His expectation is this might be one of the most photographed coffee houses you will ever see. And that's how they're going to gain all of their social media marketing, is just from what it looks like on the inside. But security for restaurants, it is a big thing. Things that we have to secure, such as places where alcohol and stuff like is kept, offices where money is kept. But here's one interesting that I've never thought of until this particular time. DoorDash. When DoorDash comes into restaurants, because a lot of restaurants rely on DoorDash, where do they come into? Do they all pile in the front door and they're all hanging out? And you definitely do not want that in the front of the house. So the way we're setting this up, as I'm outside right now, is that they will come up to this back door and there will be an intercom here. The kitchen will be able to see them on the inside. When the DoorDash order is ready, it comes out the back door. So now they're in the alley behind the business and not a bunch of DoorDash people coming into the front of the house, hanging out, sitting in chairs that are meant for paying customers. So it's actually a kind of a neat little thing, but yet changes the outlook of how things are operated in especially a small cafe like this. So my phone number is 954-616-9357, 954-616-9357. Clint Colum, Vector Security, Fire, Cameras, Access, Security. Thank you.
Thank you. Randy, good morning.
Hey, good morning, everybody. Great presentation this morning. Randy Pumputis here with Heartland Payroll. We are a Fortune 500 company, and we specialize in all things employee related. Startup companies from one employee all the way up to multi-IDs, multiple locations, and my favorite as of today and always, franchise opportunities. I can be reached at 585-622-2993. Thank you.
Thank you. Malcolm, good morning.
Good morning, everybody. Good to see most of you again, and nice to meet some new faces. Most of you know us. Matt is usually on here with you all, but we are EHS Recruiting Company. You can see that at ehsrecruitingcompany.com. Been around just over 30 years. I've been with the group 15 years. My number is 941-586-1793. And kind of on theme with what's happening here today, we're in the recruitment business, primarily hospitality. We do a lot of work with startups. We do a lot of work with franchise opportunities. So it's a great spot for us to connect, and really enjoyed the presentation today. And I know there's some possible co-work available right there, because we know some folks that might use your services.
Thank you. Thanks. I'll reach out.
Thank you. Azalea.
Azalea.
Wait a minute. Azalea?
Yeah. Azalea.
Good.
Yes. Team effort. So hi guys, my name is Asalia. I am a business broker and commercial realtor here in South Florida. What we do is we help restaurant operators either find a location for their restaurant, sell the restaurant. Right now we have 47. I sold one on Wednesday, a bubble tea shop in Pembroke Pines. So we either get you key money for whatever you have going there. We can sell the business, or we can find you a commercial space to move to. And in case anybody's listening, I think the biggest advice I can give anybody is to go to the right people for the right advice. And I think that's the beauty of this group. Like it blows my mind. I am stuck with a deal because they're going to their CPA for advice on the lease. And the the CPA can't find the information that they need, of course, because they're not an attorney. So that's why I love this group. Like, and I think you guys are a huge resource. So if any restaurant person's listening, like Yoemi said, there are so many things that take place when you're running a restaurant. Go to the right people for the right advice, because if not, you're going to be part of the same statistic of 80% don't make it the first year. And it's sad, but go to the right people for the right advice. So
well said.
the second rant, because I had a very rough day yesterday with several people going to the wrong people for the wrong advice. So my number is 786-457-2796 if you want to keep talking about how you need to go to the right people for the right advice.
Great. Let's go to Cliff. Good morning.
Good morning. Happy Valentine's Day.
Let's go. Join me.
Yeah, I apologize the last few weeks. I was unable to be on, but we actually started distribution in the Middle East. So it was it's become like my days are reversed. I'm now at nighttime dealing with everything over there, and daytime trying to get in sleep whenever I can. But good morning, happy Valentine's Day. My name is Cliff. I'm with a company called Sunsign, and we manufacture solar powered illuminated signs, portable signs. Where it comes into play with restaurants is we do have the one I have behind me here is a portable solar illuminated sidewalk sign. So it's if you think of an A-frame sign or a menu board or a Windmaster sign that's commonly found out front of a restaurant. We have one that lights up at night. So it's best way to show it is to turn it on.
Hello.
And there we go.
Nice.
It has on the base, it's 2 panels, solar panels, double-sided. Graphics are independent, so you can have 2 different messages on either side. It's easy change panels put on with 4 thumb screws. So the message could be changed from during the day to the evening hours. It's been fully engineered, fully molded. It's going to give you the illumination you need straight through close at night. It's been made to take in more than double the feed. So even in dimmer areas, if it's a rainy day, overcast day, it's still going to get a full charge and operate. So it's reliability was a big thing with us when we engineered it, and it's certainly going to be reliable. It's also been fully molded and engineered, so it's extremely sturdy. We didn't want it to break or understood, like with this one in the parking industry, they beat the signs up. So we did it so that it's they could be thrown in the back of a car, moved around. Nothing's going to break on it.
Good. How do we reach?
Is the entire thing digital?
No, this is
backlit.
These are just graphics panels, so it's for the most part the same as a normal sign, but translucent.
Gotcha.
So
Would that be good for a mobile business?
I apologize. What was that?
What would that be appropriate for a mobile business like I have?
Yeah.
Absolutely. They can be placed absolutely anywhere because it's solar. So if you look at DC versus AC, lunch trucks, anything of that nature too, would be great if they're operating during the evening hours, because this could be placed absolutely anywhere. And there's also no restrictions with the power being DC versus AC. There's no shock risk. You could even throw it next to a pool, or on a beach, and it's going to be completely safe. So I mean, there really is very few limitations, or really are few limitations of where you can place it. It's
cordless, right? You charge it and you move it around.
Solar. It's solar powered, but we do have a there is a backup. You can plug it in and charge it that way too. We did that in case it's utilized indoors or if it's not outside to charge under the sun. And it's we did it specifically when we were beta testing it. We actually had a customer where we wound up there like 3 times replacing it. They kept saying, well, it works for 3 days and then it dies. Stopped working after 3 days. Eventually, we found out that he was only wheeling it out at night, so it never had an opportunity to charge. So it was, and our engineers were going crazy, ripping it apart, trying to find what was wrong with it, and it was just simply that it never charged. So we did put a backup port in it. So if someone doesn't want to keep it out in the sun, they only want to use it at night, it can be plugged in and charges up in about 4 hours.
Okay. And how heavy is it?
It's 52 pounds, but there are optional extension legs that go on it too.
Okay.
weigh about 3 pounds. It would make it 55 pounds. The extension legs also have wheels on them, so it can be tilted and rolled, and it also has like in the parking industry, it has a loop. So we have a company called SP Plus with Metropolis. They actually cable lock them to poles in New York, so it's so they don't get stolen.
Hey,
I know you're talking about the sidewalk sign right now. Do you do permanently placed versions?
We don't we have we actually have a lawn sign coming out, which is a much lower end, and we also have a solar cube, which is a great big just pretty much just like it implies the name. It's a great big square that's could go on a pole.
Hey, Cliff, if you come to the New York show, bring some brochures and you can hang out at our booth.
Oh yeah, that would be great. I appreciate it.
I'll send you an invite.
I appreciate it. That's yeah, we're right out of New Jersey, so we're right next door to you.
No, come right across the New York waterways and to the Javits Center.
I wanted to talk to you. I'll talk to you after the show, but it was I mean after the here, but it's I wanted to talk to you anyway about the financing, but not for us, for a customer.
Sure, absolutely. Call me.
All right, absolutely.
All right. If anybody has any more questions for Cliff, Cliff, maybe you want to schedule a presentation.
Yeah, the last thing is these they retail for about we use distributors, so they do retail for about 1,500 a unit. Anyone on here will sell direct to, and it'll be $850. So that's the wholesale pricing on it.
Okay, thank you.
Go ahead.
Oh, thank you so much. Hey, yep, thank you. I'm gonna go and volunteer for my daughter's Valentine's class.
Yeah, I saw you had to leave in 5 minutes. Can I go next? So I wanted to jump in there in case nobody saw it. Go ahead.
My name is Stephanie. My father, Mark, and I, we run Brilliant Computers together. Our office is in Boca Raton. Mark has been running the company for 30 years now. This is his 31st year serving the South Florida area and beyond. I started working full-time for him about 4 years ago, and I brought my business and software knowledge, and so we've expanded our services from break and fix to managed services. We do business email hosting and support. We do security, managed security. We do data backup and disaster recovery and restoration. We do hardware and software implementation and support. When in doubt, reach out. You can open up a ticket by emailing us at support@brilliantcomputers.com. And the best number to reach us is, and it goes to Mark's phone, is 561-877-1119. And we'd be happy to help. If anything comes up, don't hesitate to call us. And I hope you all have a beautiful Valentine's Day. Even if you're not in a relationship, take yourself out on a date this weekend. Go do something nice.
And you do take over computers and can work remotely with
Yep. You don't even we have a one time if you go to like sos.splashtop.com, it'll generate a code that allows us to securely log in and look at your phone, look at your computer, and we can help with basically anything.
Great. Thank you.
Yep. Of course. Thanks, guys. I'm gonna go, okay?
Bye.
Bye. Have a wonderful day.
I'm sorry, Stephanie.
Yes.
You finished? I'm sorry, I
Yes.
didn't want to talk. Okay, we got to move along because we're running out of time. Jordan, good morning.
Hey everyone, Jordan, CEO and co-founder of Starfish here. Jeremy, that was awesome. I've seen similar things, but never like in person as it's happening. That was really well done. So good job. Starfish is an AI software company that automates P&L analysis. I think we can all agree nobody likes going line by line, manually analyzing the P&L. We work with multi-unit restaurant groups and help them with benchmarking, leaderboards, and P&L analysis. Last year, we saved our customers over $2 million. Everything from DoorDash and Grubhub to utilities, food, labor, linens, and everything in between. We just launched a brand new website this week, which I'm really excited about. You can visit the website at usestarfish.com, or you can reach me on my cell phone, 914-844-5775.
Hey, thank you. John Marinak, good morning.
Good morning, John Marinick, Marinick Food Service Consultants. We design restaurants, and Jomi's got a very good presentation rather, and she's very easy to work with, by the way. So, I recommend that you get a hold of her when it comes to the branding and all that. She knows what she's doing with it. And I have to speak with you about that one over in St. Lucia. Steve, thank you for the ticket. I just got it. Thank you.
Okay, good.
I'll see you over there.
John.
But anyway, we design restaurants, and if you need a restaurant design, we're the people to go to. 954-817-1183. Thanks.
Hey, let's see the dynamic duos here today. Where's Malone?
Yeah, both of us.
Both of you, go.
Yeah. All right.
Where's John? I don't see John.
I'm right here.
Middle.
There he is. Okay. You have a fun fact today?
Yeah. What sporting facility sells the most hot dogs annually? Easy question.
Sporting facility.
Sporting facility.
Dodger Stadium.
Dodger Dogs. $2.5 million
South Jordan.
hot dogs a year.
South Jordan.
Hot dogs a year.
Wow. 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 Wow.
Yeah, that's what almost one a person per game.
That's what almost one a person per game.
Yeah.
All right.
That's a lot of dogs.
Yeah, it is.
A lot of dogs.
It is. Kevin's going to tell us why we should save money.
going to tell us why
Yeah.
we should save money.
Oh, we got an echo. That's awesome. First off, happy Valentine's Day, everybody. Jomi, amazing job. Give me a call. I want to ask you some questions. Strategic Supply Chain Partners. We are a full service hospitality consulting company. We specialize in helping small to medium restaurant groups, hotel groups, casinos, convenience stores with how they're structured in their purchasing with their broadline distributors. We renegotiate the agreements, get favorable terms. We also work on manufacturer deviated prices directly with the manufacturers, and rebating programs are currently saving our clients over 10% in their cost of goods on their distribution expenses. We also do startups. We have one client, they have one location, they got a Doral property under construction, a Dallas property under construction. We're actually setting them up with their beginning distribution agreement, so they don't have to go through the pain of learning that they got skunked with the one that they would do on their own. And they're going to get a very robust program right from the beginning, so they're going to actually open up their first brick and mortar the right way. We do work with equipment packages, small wares programs, a variety of other areas that we can help our clients save money. We also offer a contingency program. We work 100% free. We just share in the savings. We go out and negotiate. Give me a call at 407-497-9495. And you can check us out at www.ssc.partners. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you. You want to add anything, John, quickly?
Yeah, how about those Eagles?
About
Yep. Yep.
Helen, good morning.
Good morning. Hi, I'm Helen Gottesman. My husband and I started Delicious Spoonfuls, which is a mobile ice cream experience, or as my husband said, an ice cream parlor without walls, where we train and employ people with special needs, including autism, Down syndrome, and whatever else they have. And we teach them all about the service, the scooping, customer service, hygiene, etc., before they're ready to work with us. And we have an event this coming Sunday locally in Delray. I'd like to invite you all to. It's at Leumi, Israel, at 8701 Lytton Boulevard, but the entrance is actually on Lyons Road. And we're expecting a good crowd there. Lots of vendors. It's somehow, in spite of it being an Israeli group, they're all about the Grateful Dead music. So if you're into that, come on down.
Sure.
Yeah. So Don't ask me. I'm just one of the vendors. And let me know if you're interested. Love to see you. You can reach me, by the way, at 561-676-2078 or helen@deliciousspoonfuls.org.
Okay, thank you. All right, we have a visitor from the 9 o'clock group. Brian, good morning.
Good morning, everybody. Howard, thank you for inviting me. Happy Valentine's. Great presentation, Jajomi. I'm with a company called Rogue Financial Group. We are a commercial equipment financing company. I primarily focus on the hospitality, so it's restaurants, bars, breweries, anything to do with hospitality, hotels. I do dabble in some other stuff, but again, it's a commercial equipment financing. From startups to existing. I work all over the country. Again, Brian with Rogue Financial Group. Again, thanks, Howard, for inviting me. But I got a little trivia for John there because he's in Atlanta and he's talking about Dodger Stadium. What restaurant in Atlanta was the number one in Coke and hamburgers, not hamburgers, but the fries and onion rings?
I'm going to go with Varsity.
You're right, man.
Oh.
Yeah. There used to be the Cisco truck would show up there. I wasn't with Cisco many years ago. They cut their sales have dropped. They used to get tractor trailers full of potatoes and what else? And onions. And the Coke would show up all the time. So that was the number one. But again, thanks. And I can be reached at 404-723-7222. Thanks again.
Thank you. Ferry, you there?
Yes, Howard. I'm just limited to video.
Okay, you're up. I didn't know you were there.
It's okay. Hello, everybody. Happy Friday. Great presentation you had, Joemi. Did learn a lot about the design studio and what you do. I'm here with PVI. PVI is a food service equipment manufacturer. We work with multi-unit franchises, startups, and restaurant equipment dealers. So if you want a cost-effective solution or product, our catalog is live at pvimanufacturing.com, or you could reach me at my cell at 646-683-8456. I could send you the link. Look forward to doing business with a lot of you, and happy Friday.
Okay, and last but not least, TRN Terry.
Hi, everyone. Brian, you're going to have to try a little harder to fool John. Holy cow, I didn't think he'd know that. I didn't. Anyways, what I do is to bring everyone everywhere in the United States that wants it, me and my team, a report each month on what is opening, when and where in Florida, from the Panhandle all the way down to Key West, southernmost tip of the U.S. And we do that in an Excel spreadsheet. So you can sort, sell, call, email. You're going to get the owner's names, email addresses, phone numbers, a lot of information in there. Sort them however you'd like. I am guaranteeing 50 brand new under constructions, leases signed, new chains entering Florida. I got another lead today on a nice chain coming in. So I'm busy all the time. I would say 6 days a week. And then with everything my team throws at me, it's a lot. But we do it, and we're happy to say we are second to none anywhere in the U.S. And we invite you to find another report that is anywhere near ours, and you get a year's free worth of leads. And with that, have a happy Valentine's Day and a good weekend. Say love.
How do we reach you?
You don't.
Send a letter?
No, you have to search. No, Terry, Terri at trnusa.com. And thank you, Howard, for that. I did forget.
Okay. Joemi, if you have a file of that presentation, you can send it to me, and I'll put it up on our YouTube channel.
Sure. And if anybody has any questions, I mean, I know sometimes it's new, but like I said, they're just apps. So more than happy to guide anybody or download any knowledge that I have.
Absolutely. I didn't forget anybody, right? Okay. Doing well. All right. Well, thank you again for the presentation. It was great. Anybody wants to schedule a presentation after seeing that, let me know. Our next presentation scheduled is March the 7th from Jordan. And we'll see you next week. Have a great weekend.
I got a quick question, if you don't mind. I don't need an answer. I have a company, a packaging company that is getting into packaging for food. They're not going to actually put the food in the package. But if anybody could take advantage of this, just give me a call and I'll give you the details.
John Marinick does a lot of that work.
John Marinick. I know him.
If you don't mind, can you send me a press release and a photo on that? I'll put it in.
Oh, sure, sure.
I'd love to put it in the March issue, which we're all working on now. So that I'm happy to put it in.
Okay, let me, I'll give them a buzz this afternoon.
Perfect. Thank you. Because that column is read and people are called. So absolutely. Free information. Absolutely. Thank you.
John, give me a call when you can. I'll see more about it and I'll see if I can help you.
Okay.
Okay, anything else? It's hard to start and hard to end these meetings, which is great.
I'm going to get more leads. Goodbye, everyone.
Happy Valentine's Day. Tell your mom and you love her.
Hey, John Mohan.
Hi, everybody.
John.
Happy
Are they
B-Day.
doing packaging? Is that what you're doing, right?
This company is doing packaging in general, and they're going to get into the food business. Yeah.
Are they doing co-pack?
Probably. They're right at the infancy of this thing.
Are they in Georgia?
They are in Louisville, Kentucky.
Okay, well then that probably won't work because which is part of agriculture, Georgia grown, they're looking for a co-pack company. The one in Milledgeville closed up last year. They work with somebody else, but they need somebody to help these people that are with Georgia grown that have stuff that they build or make in their homes. They come out and you'll see them at markets, you'll see them at Publix, you'll see them at that. I can send you her name is Happy Wyatt from Georgia, her contact, and you can reach out to her. But she needs